Welcome to Business News. The total assets and liabilities of banks increased to 38.40 trillion naira at the end of February 2019. The figure representing 3.2% increase above the 37.14 trillion naira recorded in December last year. According to the figures from the Central Bank of Nigeria's first quarter report of 2019, the funds were sourced from foreign liabilities, drawn down on reserves and acquisition of credit from the CBN. The Deposit Money Bank, DMB, used the money mainly for payment of demand deposits and settlement of claims on the CBN and the federal government. Trucks and trailers have vacated the bridge and access roads to the Apapa Seaport. This is in compliance to the executive order issued 2 weeks ago, ordering the permanent removal of all statutory trucks on the highway. TVC News correspondent Ifunaya Eze reports.
The Lagos Seaport access is free of its usual traffic congestion. Trucks and trailers are also absent on the Ijora Bridge inbound Apapa. It seems the Presidential Taskforce on Apapa gridlock has finally developed a traffic management plan for the Lagos Seaport area 2 weeks after an executive directive on the restoration of law and order in Apapa. The vice chairman of the task force explained how this came about.
Immediately we swung in from Saturday 2 weeks ago, and we deployed our traffic management system incorporating the port economy, residents' comfort, and the drivers. And up to today, this morning, you can see we have freed the traffic up to the descent of Marine Bridge. That is on this Apapa Wharf port axis.
He identified some areas of limitation, including ongoing road rehabilitation around the port environment and the capacity of terminals to receive empty containers from truck drivers.
But despite all that, we will still manage it. It will take some time before trucks eventually disappears on Sele to Maitu. But we'll do our best that before Saturday, try and push them beyond Maitu, create a sense of orderliness. We are also talking to some parks around the area to absorb the trucks so that we can have an orderly flow.
The Federal Ministry of Works gave clarification about ongoing road reconstruction in the port area.
Once we are walking, this area becomes construction zone. We cannot allow vehicles to be, when construction equipment are on ground and then people are also making it, it's not something that is advisable, safety-wise. So we are going to have alternative roads for them to make use of. And like I mentioned to you, that Creek Road, the major axis, is a dualized road. So we can be making use of one lane while we concentrate our efforts on the other lane.
The vice chairperson of the Presidential Task Force on the Apapa gridlock says that a workable template has been put in motion to ensure that this work in progress is sustained. But he is insisting that all interested parties must show genuine commitment for an effective traffic management along this corridor. Ifunanya Eze, TVC News, Lagos.
Alphabet Incorporated Google plans to buy Luca, a private data analytics company, for $2.6 billion. This is the first major acquisition for new Google Cloud Chief Executive Thomas Kurian. Google's cloud computing division is a distant third globally to Amazon.com, Incorporated, and Microsoft Core in terms of revenue from renting infrastructure and other computing tools to businesses. California-based Luca, founded in 2012, employs about 800 people and raised $281 million in venture capital valued at $1.6 billion in a funding round last year. Alphabet shares were down 0.5% in early trading, while its private equity fund capital previously invested in Luca. Angola has become Africa's hottest oil and gas frontier by launching the first franchise of its brand new 6-year oil licensing strategy. The licensing round was launched by CEO of the National Agency of Petroleum, Gas and Biofuels, Paulino Geronimo, during the opening ceremony of the ongoing Angolan Oil and Gas Conference in Luanda. Paulino Geronimo says the ANPG will embark on an international roadshow in September to engage with investors in Houston, London, and Dubai before opening the bidding process in October. The license covers a total of 10 blocks in the Namibe Basin and another 10 blocks in Benguela Basin. This is the first public auction in Angola since the pre-salt layer blocks auction of 2011.